Hey, it's Adam, Avalon Auto, Alpharetta, Georgia. Another GX470 dash swap. No, we do not offer this service. We just try to tell you how to do it yourself. So I've got two step-by-step long videos. It takes me much longer to actually do the dash while if I'm making a whole tutorial video in it. So I'm not doing that this round. But you need screwdriver, drill, preferably. Ratchet, electric will help your life. Extension, couple of magnet trays just to keep certain nuts and bolts separated. 10, 12, 19 Torx. I believe this is a, what is it, T25 or something like that, T30, T27 for the airbag. Because I do remove the steering wheel, that's what you need the 19 for. Some people say you don't need to. I find it much easier to get the dash out than trying to push everything over the steering wheel. Pick tool, 10 millimeter open end wrench for another dashboard bolt, and a trim tool. So we've got to remove this center console, remove the shifter knobs, pull these trim pieces out, all that comes out. Center trims come out, pop from the bottom, pull from the middle, and that'll avoid cracking it. You cannot, have no flex, so pop from the bottom, pull from the middle. All this trim comes off, all this glove box area comes out. Everything under the glove box, pillars come off, handles come off, both sides. Again, I take the steering wheel off. You don't need to take the shroud off like I did in one video. Everything underneath the steering wheel, all the head unit, radio, everything else comes out. That's gonna give you a full shell to pull and remove. And then you take your old dashboard, set it on a table next to the new dashboard because you've got a bunch of stuff to swap over to this new dashboard. So there's a lot of little clips, little electronic devices. You've got speakers for Mark Levinson to swap over, satellite receptors, antenna wires, airbags, all the little nuts and bolts that all the trim and things attach to, and then you put it back in. I've got this down to about a 2-hour process. If I start early in the morning, if I start midday when people are coming in and out, it could extend to 5 hours with interruptions. But it ain't that bad. You know, watch some videos, take your time, be patient, keep all your nuts and bolts, take pictures. I do separate one tray for nuts and bolts for everything outside of the dashboard, and then one tray for the specific ones that hold in the dashboard. So there's 1, 2, I think about 6 or 7 that actually hold the dashboard in place. And I do keep those separate just so we make sure to install the right bolts back in the right places. And the last couple of times I've had no extras, so that's always a win. Anyway, get yourself set up, clean working environment, get some tunes on, get yourself a Monster, Red Bull, cup of coffee, whatever you need, and get that dashboard swapped. Lexus does still have them, plenty of them, most of these color combinations at least. And you'll be good to go. About $661.67 is my fixed cost for one of these dashboards. Sometimes you can find them a little cheaper, but that's my cost from my local Lexus dealer. They're normally here next day. I am also getting ready to make a video on one I have not done before. This is a Lexus IS 250. This is actually a convertible Lexus IS, but if you've been looking at Lexus ISs, you know, damn near all those dashboards are completely screwed. Even worse so than the GX470s. But those dashes are pretty cheap, $267. So get her done.